Welcome to Midnight Keeps Stories, a sanctuary where whispers of old tales and serene soundscapes help you drift peacefully to sleep. Here, you will find stories that ease your mind, quiet your thoughts, and lead you gently into rest. If you enjoy this journey into calm and dreamlike worlds, please like and subscribe to support our peaceful storytelling. Tonight's story unfolds within the Candlelit Tower archive, a timeless place where secrets lie in wait. And through rain-soaked stone and flickering lights, we cross a threshold into quiet mystery. Prepare to be enveloped by soothing words and gentle moods that invite deep relaxation and sweet sleep. Chapter 1. Anna. The little lantern at the gate. The rain pours softly upon moss-covered stones, a rhythmic whisper that blends with the cool night air. The ancient tower stands stoic beneath the storm's breath, its arched doorway framed by shadow and glimmering droplets that catch the brass lantern's steady flame. This lantern burns as a beacon, its golden glow casting long dancing shadows along the wet stone walls. Each flicker murmurs calm, inviting weary souls to step through the threshold and leave the tempest behind. The gate creaks slightly as it opens, a slow breath into silence and sanctuary. Crossing the threshold, the air shifts, cool, hushed, and soft. Inside, the storm's rage is but a distant murmur, muffled by thick stone and time itself. A world of quiet awaits, where every footstep sounds gentle and every breath is deep and slow, a balm against the restless night. The Candlelit Tower archive is a realm steeped in history, filled with ancient books whose pages sigh with secrets. The scent of aged paper mingles faintly with the rain's earthy perfume creeping in from outside, a sanctuary where knowledge rests serenely, waiting for quiet minds to awaken it once again. Around us, tall bookcases stretch like sleeping giants, shrouded in shadows kissed by warm amber light. The flickering lantern glows steady, its brass frame a beacon against the deepening gloom. Here, the world slows, and every shadow invites a soft contemplative calm to settle within. Your footsteps sound muted on the worn stone floor as you move deeper into the tower's heart. Each step echoes gently, like a whispered memory brushing the ear. The air hums faintly with the weight of stories told and untold, soothing as the softest blanket wrapped around your shoulders. In this quiet cloister of ancient wisdom, the storm's fury is a distant pulse beyond thick stone walls. Here, all is still, except the rhythmic drip of rain outside, tapping like a gentle lullaby on the ancient eaves, coaxing you further into restful peace with every drop. The brass lantern's flame sways subtly in the sheltered darkness, a steady heartbeat of warmth and light. Shadows stretch long and slow across the stone floor and rise up the walls in graceful arcs. They dance, whispering of nights long past and secrets kept safe within these walls. Cool breeze stirs the faint scent of wet moss, carried inside the threshold, blending with the comfortable musk of old books. The quiet is profound, a soft embrace that hushes your thoughts and eases your mind toward rest. Every breath becomes deep, slow, and unhurried here. You find a place to pause beneath the steady glow of the lantern, its brass frame warm to the touch. Around you, the archive hums silently, an endless ocean of knowledge, calming in its depth and timeless presence. You settle here, cradled by shadows and gentle light. As the storm continues its distant song, the tower's walls hold firm, a protective cocoon against the winds. Inside, the world is hushed and quiet, filled only with the steady rhythm of your breathing and the lantern's soft flicker. Time seems to slow, pressing gently against the edges of your consciousness. The soft patter of rain on stone grows distant in your ears, like a delicate melody fading into dream. Your body feels lighter, limbs loose and free in this sanctuary of calm. Every inhale brings deeper relaxation. Every exhale releases tension, carrying it far away into the night. The lantern's light pools warmly around you, a circle of comfort in the quiet tower. Shadows play softly, wrapping you in their gentle sway. Here, in this hidden place between storm and silence, your mind begins to wander toward peaceful thoughts and restful dreams. A single leather-bound tome rests nearby, its weight a silent promise of stories yet to be told. The pages are worn, soft with age, and countless gentle caresses. You draw upon this quiet strength, feeling the calm steadiness of history enfolding you like a familiar song. Outside, the rain slows to a whisper, each drop melting into the earth with delicate patience. Inside, the warmth of the brass lantern deepens, a steadfast companion against the cool dampness that lingers at the threshold. The tower breathes softly, alive with timeless grace and quiet power. Your eyes grow heavy in the gentle glow, the quiet wrapping around you like a soft cloak. The rain's distant rhythm syncs with the steady pulse of your heart, slow and calm. Each heartbeat becomes a lullaby, steadying and true, leading you gently toward a place of rest. In this place of shadows and light, of ancient stone and whispering rain, you find a deep stillness, a peacefulness that hums quietly beneath the surface of waking. A breath held softly and released slowly, inviting dreams to blossom quietly in the dark. As you settle more deeply into calm, the lantern's flame flickers one last time before the night closes gently around you. The storm retreats beyond the walls, leaving only silence. And here, in the heart of the Candlelit Tower archive, you drift softly into sleep, carried by peaceful whispers and the quiet warmth of the light. Sanctuary of shelves. We step through an ancient oak door into a chamber alive with whispers of the past. Towering bookcases rise around us like silent sentinels, their spines etched with tales untold. The scent of old paper and leather mingles softly with the gentle heat of flickering candles. Outside, distant thunder rumbles, a slow heartbeat beneath the hush that fills this sacred space. Our footsteps fall on worn flagstones, muffled and softened by the thick shadows that drape this room in twilight. The candlelight dances along rows of gilded text, revealing flecks of gold and fragile etches worn by centuries of hands. A calm hum pervades the air, a quiet reverence sustained by the library's age, as if all stories here breathe together, waiting patiently for those who come to listen. Drawing closer to a great oak table burdened with scatterings of ancient manuscripts, the gentle crackle of the candlewick sets a steady rhythm. Each page, delicate and alive with ink, holds secrets of long-forgotten worlds, mysteries sewn within the folds of time. The warmth from the flames seeps deep into the room, inviting us to surrender to the comfort of the moment, wrapped in whispered knowledge. The shadows cast by flickering lamps stretch and sway, tracing patterns that merge with the intricate carvings on the wooden shelves. Here, silence feels not empty but profoundly full, a deep well of stories and memories settling around us like a soft blanket. The air hums with a gentle energy, drawing us inward to explore not just books, but the feelings they conjure within. We find a seat nestled beneath a high-backed leather chair, its surface worn and supple from years of use. Nearby, a leather satchel rests quietly, its contents a mystery sealed tight with time. Settling in, the room's hush wraps around us like a slow wave, slowing our breath, softening our thoughts as we sink deeper into the sanctuary. This chamber offers candlelight flickers against the stone walls, sending waves of amber across their rough surfaces. The distant thunder grows softer now, a lullaby blending with the crackling of flame. The steady rhythm soothes the mind, inviting it to wander gently along aisles of knowledge, to lose itself among shelves heavy with stories whispered low, promising peace in their quiet embrace. As we breathe in the air steeped in history and quiet, a gentle calm unfolds within. Time slows here, bending to the soft glow that bathes every corner of this sanctuary. Pages turn silently in the mind's eye, carrying thoughts away from the clamor of waking hours, deeper into a place where imagination drifts freely on currents of calm and wonder. The room feels alive with pauses, breaths caught between ancient words and the silent spaces that carry them forward. Every surface, every shelf, seems to pulse faintly with stories waiting behind the soft veil of candlelight. Here, we touch the edges of a different world, one where rest and reflection live intertwined, inviting us to rest within their gentle bounds. Quiet footsteps echo faintly, possibly the whisper of a caretaker tending this hallowed place. Their passage a reminder of the care that keeps these tomes safe, the devotion that preserves the sanctity of pages torn and turned across centuries. Each moment spent here is a gift, a brief journey into deep stillness where the heart can slow and find its rhythm. The candlelight catches the gilded edges of a particularly old volume, its cover cracked and textured rough to the touch. Speaking of many hands that have sought its wisdom, we imagine the hands of readers long gone, fingers tracing lines of ink, each story a thread woven into a larger tapestry of silence and calm. This quiet companionship is a balm, a soft promise whispered between pages. Beyond the walls of this chamber, the storm rolls on, but inside this sanctuary of shelves, none of it intrudes. The steady warmth holds fast, a fortress of calm in the flickering light. Our thoughts grow gentle, settling like dust that drifts down slowly to rest upon the ancient floor, enveloped by the softness that only time and care can create. The flicker of flame makes the shadows jitter softly, a slow dance that mesmerizes the senses. We let go of any lingering tension, letting the rhythm pulse in time with our slowing heartbeat. This space guides us gently toward a deep, sustaining peace, a place where worries fade like the night beyond the stone windows, leaving only quiet and calm. Here, in this chamber lined with knowledge, the mind's eye can rest, freed from urgency and haste. Pages whisper quietly, not demanding attention, but offering sanctuary. We pause, listening to the unseen voices threading through the air. A lullaby of lore and memory, carrying us softly along currents of gentle thought and healing rest. A soft breeze stirs faintly near the tall bookcases, as though the room itself breathes alongside us. The delicate scent of aged paper and beeswax candles weaves through the air, embedding itself deep within the fabric of this quiet night. We feel nestled among these ancient friends, cocooned in warmth, our spirit lifting in the embrace of calm and gentle stillness. Candles burn low, their light stretching long shadows across the worn stone floor. Each flicker a heartbeat, steady and slow, coaxing our minds toward rest. The distant thunder fades further, settling into a soft murmur beneath the sanctuary's hush. We sink deeper, carried on waves of tranquility that ripple softly through the heart of this timeless refuge. Wrapped snugly within this cocoon of pages and flame, the world outside feels both distant and gentle. The weight of daily demands melts away, replaced by the tender hush of this room's quiet covenant. Here, memories and stories mingle softly with our breath, each moment a thread woven into a fabric of soothing peace and comfort. In the mellow glow, we reach out toward a weathered book, its cover soft with age and use. Fingers brush the surface, feeling the textured history held within. The room holds its breath with us, a sacred pause filled with the promise of rest, where stories unfold slowly like petals, eager to share secrets in the gentle twilight. The sanctuary presses softly around us, a gentle embrace formed by stone, flame, and words. Outside, the last light of day fades behind thickening clouds, leaving only shadows and the soothing cadence of rain falling far off in the distance. Within these walls, time pauses, guiding us into a place where heart beats slow and dreams begin their quiet journey. As our eyes grow heavy, the stories woven into these ancient shelves hum softly in the stillness. The sanctuary offers shelter not just from storms outside, but from the mind's restless wanderings. We breathe deeply, bathed in the glow of candlelight, sinking into sleep's approach, peaceful and deep. as the chamber holds us gently, cradled in its timeless calm. In Sanctuary of Shelves, we find a refuge for the weary soul, a quiet harbor where dreams and reality meet in tender balance. The flickering candles dim slowly, as if bidding us a soft good night. Here, in the hush of this timeless place, we are free to drift, carried away on waves of calm, until sleep's gentle arms enfold us completely. Chapter 3. The Scriptorium's Heart. At the core of this ancient library lies a grand oak table, sturdy and worn by the touch of countless hands. Open volumes lay scattered upon it, their pages whispering stories of long-forgotten times. Parchment maps curl gently at the edges, inviting your eyes to wander their faded lines and soft, hand-drawn symbols under the watchful flicker of candlelight. Quills rest lightly upon the table, as if recently set down by scribes who vanished in the twilight. Shadows dance atop the aged paper, their movements slow and hypnotic, inviting a calm curiosity. The air hums softly, a low brown noise vibrating through the room, weaving a gentle thread between the whispers of the past and the quiet, present moment, grounding your mind in a serene, drifting calm. Spectral whispers rise from every shadowed corner of the scriptorium, delicate and elusive, like the breath of the ancient tomes themselves. Their voices carry secrets meant only for those who listen with quiet hearts. The soft rustle of parchment and the faint scratch of quills seem almost alive, as if the room breathes alongside you, a living sanctuary built from stories and silence. Your fingers brush across the textures of the table, feeling the smooth polish worn thin by time and touch. The room envelops you with a warm amber glow, shadows flickering gently as candle flames sway in the quiet breeze. The rustling pages and faint murmurs blend seamlessly with the brown noise, creating a cocoon of peaceful sound that lulls your thoughts into slow, soothing waves. In this sacred space, the weight of countless stories rests lightly on your shoulders, nestled within the manuscripts strewn across the oak surface. Each inked word and hand-drawn map holds a promise, a world waiting to be explored, a secret to be unraveled slowly, and a calm to be found in quiet reflection. The space feels timeless, as though it exists beyond the reach of the outside world and its demands. A gentle breath flows through the scriptorium, carrying a faint scent of aged leather and worn parchment. This subtle perfume intertwines with the soft hum of brown noise, grounding you deeper into the moment. The shadows flicker playfully, emitting a gentle pulse that syncs with your heartbeat, reminding you that here, in the heart of this forgotten sanctuary, time slows and your breath finds steady rhythm in the embrace of the quiet. The candlelight throws soft patterns on the walls, tracing the outlines of towering bookcases packed with secrets. Each book holds its own breath, a quiet life beneath its binding. The scriptorium's heart beats in tandem with this gentle illumination, each flicker inviting you to lean closer, to let the whispering tomes draw you into their world of calm and contemplation, where every sound is a slow note in a symphony of peace. The parchment maps on the table, ancient and delicate, seem to pulse faintly under the candle's glow. Their lines trace forgotten paths and unseen places, inviting your mind to wander gently through winding roads and hidden glades. Easy here to slip into a quiet dream, where soft whispers and gentle sounds mingle, carrying you far from the everyday chaos into a sanctuary built of stillness, shadow, and story. A soft sigh seems to escape from the pages as the candle flame wavers, and the brown noise hums deeper, blending seamlessly with the quiet breath of the tower itself. Each whisper feels like a secret shared just for you, a lullaby woven from ink and time. Here in the scriptorium's heart, the boundary between past and present blurs, and you are cradled between both, embraced by the gentle pulse of history and calm. The quills scattered about seem poised to dance once more, as if awakened by your presence. Their silent energy stretches across the oak table, touching the edges of open tomes and folded maps with invisible threads. This calm energy invites you to release your worries, to sink deeply into the warm embrace of slow discovery, where knowledge flows quietly like a gentle stream beneath the hush of flickering candlelight. Every sound in the scriptorium is soft and measured. The tapping of a quill, the rustling of turning pages, the low murmur of distant whispers. These sounds weave a fragile tapestry of peace, encouraging your thoughts to drift gently, like smoke rising in slow spirals from a resting flame. The brown noise hums steadily beneath it all, steady as a heartbeat, anchoring your mind to the soothing rhythm of this timeless sanctuary. Each tom's crackled spine and fragile page speaks of years bathed in thoughtful silence. These voices echo faintly through the room, a soft chorus of wisdom emanating from the past. The paper's fragile surface embraces the candlelight, glowing softly in the quiet. Immersed in this haven, your mind begins to slow, each breath deeper, each moment more still, as you become part of the scriptorium's gentle pulse. The air is cool, yet comforting, filled with the steady presence of ancient knowledge and whispered stories. As the candle's glow shifts, shadows stretch and pull softly around you, creating a tapestry of light and dark. This delicate balance invites calm surrender, encouraging your senses to soften, to tune into the subtle harmonies of this timeless place, where every breath feels like a gentle tide pulling you steadily toward rest. Maps unfold silently beneath your gaze, revealing winding paths and quiet forests long forgotten by time. Their inked lines seem to shimmer faintly, alive with stories of journeys taken and mysteries yet to be uncovered. The candlelight flickers gently above, its warm glow mingling with the low murmur of brown noise, wrapping around you like a sigh, sinking deeper into the warm stillness of this sacred writing chamber. The shadows move with quiet grace, twisting softly along the surface of the oak. They weave an ever-changing dance that soothes the mind and invites restful wandering. The scent of old paper and beeswax fills the air, intertwining with the low, steady hum that vibrates through the stone walls and ancient wood. Here, time eases its pace, and the gentle pulse of stories and silence leads you toward a place of deep peace. The room seems to breathe with a quiet life of its own, the subtle movements of shadow and light breathing in unison with your own calm rhythm. The gentle scratch of quills, though silent now, lingers in the air as a promise of creation and quiet discovery. As you settle deeper into this moment, your thoughts slow, and the heartbeat of the scriptorium's heart resonates softly within your chest, soothing your mind and spirit. Every corner of the scriptorium holds a fragment of history, wrapped in the hush of careful memory. The whispers swirl gently around you, like a soft breeze through leaves, tender and slow. These murmurs hold no urgency, only a patient invitation to listen, to rest, and to dream among the relics of knowledge. In this space, your breath finds steady calm, and your mind floats softly, weightless and light. As the candle flame dips and rises, the scriptorium reveals itself as a sanctuary woven from time, shadow, and whispered lore. Your body sinks further into relaxation, carried by the gentle cadence of soft sounds and shadow plays. The low brown noise settles deeper in your ears, a steady hum that cradles your thoughts and invites you into a dream space where stories and silence merge into quiet peace. The oak table stands as a steadfast heart amid the quiet murmurs, a gathering place for secrets and dreams. The scattered tomes and aged maps hold their silent vigil as the candlelight flickers softly, throwing gentle shadows that guide your senses toward rest. Here, in the scriptorium's core, ancient stories and gentle sounds interlace, crafting a cocoon of calm where your mind may drift freely into tranquil sleep. Let this moment linger as the shadows slowly fade into stillness and the soft hum of brown noise deepens into quiet night. The scriptorium's heart pulses gently with your own breathing, an unspoken rhythm of peace and calm. Rest now in this timeless sanctuary, cradled by the whispers of the past and the soothing embrace of silence, as your mind drifts away toward dreams, calm and pure, beneath the candlelit glow. Reading by Rainlight. We slip into the high-backed chair, feeling the supple leather and worn cushions cradle us gently as we settle beneath the rain-spattered window. Candlelight flickers softly, casting golden hues that mingle with the storm's distant rumble. Outside, droplets trace lazy, wandering paths down the glass, creating a serene, hypnotic patter that lulls the senses into a tender calm. The world beyond the window blurs into a watercolor of darkened shapes and whispered water. Inside, the warmth from the candle softens the chill carried in from the rain. We breathe deeply, letting the scent of aged leather and faint smoke mingle in the air, wrapping us in a cocoon of tranquil comfort. Each breath slows, the day's worries dissolving into this quiet sanctuary. Our fingers brush the edges of an old book, its cover soft with years of careful handling. We open it slowly, savoring the crinkle of delicate pages that welcome us home. The candlelight dances across the text, the words almost alive as they flicker in the dark. The storm's rhythm outside matches a slow, steady heartbeat, inviting us deeper into the story's embrace. Page by page, the soft sound of turning paper fills the room, an echo of gentle footsteps across ancient oak floors. The chair molds perfectly against our body, supporting the ease of absolute stillness. Outside, rain drums a calming tattoo on the window pane, while inside, calm curiosity blooms with each line read, every sentence leading us further into a realm where time unwinds and peace settles. The candle's flame flickers softly, casting shifting shadows that mingle with the storm's muted growl. The smell of damp earth seeps in faintly from the window's edge, a reminder of the life outside. These tiny comfortings weave together into a seamless moment of quietude, where only the whisper of turning pages and the tender swirl of rain exist to soothe our restless mind. The chair hugs us more comfortably now, the cushions worn smooth by countless evenings like this one. The rain's melody syncs with our breath, slow and steady, each droplet tracing an invisible path down to a world soft and far away. The book's tale draws us in, weaving words like thread through the fabric of twilight, crafting a quiet refuge beneath the storm's gentle roar. Each sentence flows by with a gentle cadence, as if the storm itself were reading softly alongside us. The candlelight dances, flickering shadows playing across the room like whispered secrets. Outside, rain mingles with the dark, a seamless lullaby to soothe and calm. The chair's embrace and the warmth of the candlelight meld into a peaceful cocoon, ensuring nothing disturbs this moment of deep rest. The world beyond the rain-speckled window feels distant, a muted haze of sound and shadow. Inside, the leather chair cradles us deeply, the book resting quietly in our hands like a treasured companion. The rhythmic tapping of rain and soft crackle of the candle combine into a gentle soundtrack, carrying us into realms woven from words and woven shadows, thick with quiet magic. A delicate turning of the page whispers through the stillness as the story unfolds carefully, inviting us to wander deeper. The chair seems to breathe with us, matching our shifting weight as we nestle further into its embrace. Outside, the rain's slow dance across the glass blurs the world into softness, while inside the warmth of the room wraps around us like a velvet shawl, cocooning us before sleep. Beneath the candle's golden halo, each word glows, vivid against the darkening room. Our mind follows the winding paths of the tale, footsteps quiet and unfaltering. The rain's song is a thread stitching together moments of stillness, page after page, droplets after flicker, drawing us into a restful haze where time dilates and thoughts slow their pace to the storm's gentle rhythm. The surface of the glass glistens with rain trails, wandering with no hurry. Inside, the candle's light softens the edges of the world, creating a sanctuary where only calm exists. Our breathing slows further. Neck and shoulders relax, and the chair holds us firmly yet tenderly, like an old friend who understands the deep need for quiet and rest. The story continues, a gentle whisper in the night. The flickering candlelight casts playful shadows along the well-worn pages, each line a stepping stone across the tranquil room. The rain's cadence outside is steady, soothing, like a gentle heartbeat accompanying the story's quiet pulse. Our fingers lightly trace words, as if to draw their warmth into ourselves, and the world outside fades into a distant hum, leaving only peace and the promise of rest ahead. The chair's leather sighs softly beneath our weight, aged by years of similar nights spent in quiet reflection. The scent of rain, mingled with the soft flicker of candle wax, fills the air. Outside, shadows lengthen as droplets chase each other downward. Inside, the slow turning of pages becomes our rhythm, and the storm's persistent murmur wraps us in a gentle embrace, coaxing the mind towards soft release. Soft light and steady rain interlace to craft a perfect cocoon of peace. The story continues to flow, pulling us onward effortlessly. Each word is soaked in warmth and quiet, allowing the mind to wander freely, untangled from the day's worries. The feeling of the leather chair's soft hold beneath us is grounding, while the rain-sung lullaby beyond the glass builds a delicate bridge into restful sleep. The room, bathed in candle glow, becomes a sanctuary untouched by the storm's restless beat. The pages turn in hushed cadence, echoing the gentle taps on the window pane. This dance of light and shadow, sound and silence, forms a rhythm that hums beneath the surface of thought, inviting the mind to drift gently, surrendering fully to the quiet sanctuary of reading by rainlight. Outside, rain continues its unhurried journey, drumming softly like a gentle heartbeat synchronized with our own. The candle's glow warms the cool shadows, casting a steady golden hue on the page. Each word read is a stepping stone toward rest, a whispered invitation to let go of the world outside, sinking deeper into this cocoon of calm, where only softness and silence reside. The chair and candlelight pair with the rain's measured cadence to paint a scene both timeless and deeply soothing. We are suspended in a moment where the only movement is the turning of pages and the steady drip of water outside. The story's voice is a gentle guide, leading us down a path of quiet thought and gentle rest, where sleep waits patiently at the day's edge. Our thoughts grow quieter with each passing moment, slowed by the gentle symphony of storm and story. The chair's well-loved cushions cradle us thoughtfully, comforting and steady. Candlelight flickers one last time before settling into a soft glow, while rain whispers secrets against the glass. Together, these elements cradle the soul, drawing us closer to the realm where dreams awaken and worries dissolve. The final pages turn slowly, their sound delicate as the rain's fading taps against the window. The story lingers softly like a familiar melody, echoing gently in the warmth surrounding us. The chair feels like an old friend, steadfast and kind, as the candle's light grows steady, a soft pulse in the dark. Outside, the storm begins to slacken, its lullaby drawing us into deep, peaceful rest. The room is steeped in quiet now, the rain's rhythm slowed to a barely there murmur. Our eyelids grow heavy, the book closes with a gentle sigh, a final breath of warmth. The leather chair cradles sleep's approach, the candle burns low, casting the last flicker of light. This moment is a calm harbor, a gentle ending to the day, carrying us softly into the tender arms of night's embrace. Chapter 5. Whispers in the shadows. As the day fades behind the thick stone walls, a quiet envelops the chamber. The deepening night calls forth a hush, soft and thick like velvet. Candles flicker low, their golden flames bending and twisting as if breathing with the room itself. The shadows lengthen, gathering in the corners as if to listen, harboring secrets shared only in whispered lore. The room feels heavy with time, the air suspended in a delicate balance between comfort and mystery. Each breath you take mingles with the muted crackle of flame, the shadows softly shifting with each passing moment. Here, the silence is alive, gentle yet profound, a sanctuary where the world's rush falls away, replaced by the steady embrace of whispered stories, told in darkness and flickering light. From deep within the silence, muted murmurs of ancient tales float lazily like smoke curling through the air. These whispered echoes weave through the brown noise, blending seamlessly into the fabric of the night. They linger just beyond conscious thought, inviting your mind to drift slowly and effortlessly toward dreams. The shadows mute no secrets, but cradle them softly, like an old friend sharing quiet confidences. The candle flames dance with a gentle unpredictability, responding to unseen drafts that wander silently through the room. Their warm glow casts soft pools of light that brush against the stone and wood, pooling in quiet corners where the shadows gather thickly. These living lights breathe life into the darkened spaces, drawing your attention gently away from the weight of waking life toward the serenity of the moment. There's a profound stillness here, punctuated only by the soft sigh of air brushing against waxened paper. The ancient tomes rest undisturbed, their secrets waiting patiently to be uncovered by dreamers and seekers alike. The room holds a quiet patience, a timeless pause that encourages surrender to the calm. Every whispered word, every flickering flame, gently guides your senses inward, deeper into the embrace of this shadowed refuge. The scents of old parchment and melting wax weave subtly through the room, a scent that carries stories beyond words. This delicate aroma wraps around your thoughts like a soft blanket, grounding you in the present while inviting quiet reflection. It is the smell of time suspended, of moments held precious and fragile, urging you to breathe slowly and sink further into the calm, surrounded by whispered tales and tender shadow. In the corners, shadows swell and retreat like gentle waves, vast yet comforting. They hold not darkness but softness, an embrace that shields and soothes. These shadows are not empty, but alive with the low, steady hum of brown noise, a comforting backdrop that blends sound and silence into a lullaby for weary minds. The room feels safe, each muted breath a reminder that here you may rest without fear. As your eyes soften and your thoughts slow, the murmured lore becomes a soothing tapestry woven through the quiet air. Ancient stories hum beneath the surface, their meaning not shouted, but whispered tenderly, inviting your spirit to drift along their gentle currents. They do not demand attention, only offering a calm companion to guide your journey towards stillness and rest. The shadows listen quietly, joining in the gentle chorus of the night. The ongoing flicker of candlelight creates shifting patterns on the walls, a slow dance of light and dark that stirs soothing feelings deep within. This flicker speaks in a secret language, a quiet rhythm that syncs with the slow beat of your heart. Each gentle movement invites relaxation, grounding you in the sweetness of the present. The shadows watch, enveloping you in their vast, gentle embrace as the night deepens its hold. The whispers encourage your senses to relax, your breath to slow, and your mind to gently wander toward restful dreams. There is safety in the darkness here, a soft cocoon spun from ancient wood, stone, and the delicate glow of candle flames. The brown noise hums quietly beneath it all, a constant thread of tranquility weaving through the space. You feel the peaceful pulse of this sacred place align with your own inner calm. With each passing moment, the room grows quieter still, the whispers fading into a serene hush. Here, in this quiet sanctuary, time seems to dissolve, leaving only the gentle symphony of shadows and light. Your senses soften further, the peace becoming a tangible presence, wrapping around you like a warm cloak. The flickering flames continue their slow dance, inviting deeper surrender to this gentle, shadowed refuge. In the hush, the dim glow from the remaining candles glimmers softly on ancient surfaces, casting elongated shadows that seem to reach out with delicate fingers. These shadows are vast but tender, not threatening but protective. They offer a quiet refuge where your thoughts can float freely, unburdened and light. The brown noise beneath stirs like a gentle wind, carrying the ancient murmurs on its breath, weaving a quiet melody for the night. Your body feels heavier with calm, settling deeper into the quiet comfort of this candlelit chamber. The whispers in the shadows are not sudden or sharp, but slow and deliberate, like the steady ticking of a distant clock. Each phrase flows smoothly, blending seamlessly with the gentle crackling of wax and the soft rustle of pages closed for the night. They invite release, a soft letting go into the welcoming stillness. The gathering dark feels alive with a gentle presence, a silent guardian wrapping the room in peaceful vigilance. You sense the stories lingering in the air, suspended like quiet notes played on a distant harp. Kaim? Kiu? These whispers seem to cradle your mind, their soft murmur a balm to racing thoughts. As the candle flames bend and flicker, they create a lullaby of light and shadow, coaxing every breath and heartbeat toward restful peace. Your senses drift deeper into this sanctuary, enwrapped by the shadow's vast and gentle arms. The murmured lore, the flickering light and the soft brown noise blend into a cocoon of tranquility. Each breath you take is slower, more deliberate, as if guided by the timeless rhythm of the room itself. The gentle pull of rest beckons from within this quiet world, a tender invitation to float beyond waking thoughts. The room feels suspended in a delicate moment, caught between waking and dreaming. Here, the whispers in the shadows become a song of gentle surrender, an ancient melody that soothes weariness and invites calm. Candlelight pools in soft radiance, no longer demanding attention but offering comfort. The steady hum of brown noise is like a heartbeat beneath it all, a constant grounding force that wraps you in its quiet embrace. As the night deepens, the ambience grows richer with quiet mystery and tender warmth. The whispered lore sways gently, a soft rhythm that echoes like distant humming. Your mind drifts effortlessly, lulled by the interplay of light and shadow. The vast corners cradle the hush, shielding it from the world beyond. Every sound, every breath seems woven into a seamless tapestry of peace and stillness, perfect for rest. There's a deepening sense of sanctuary here, a place where your thoughts may gently dissolve like mist. The shadows press near, vast but kind, wrapping around every quiet breath you take. The gentle flicker of remaining candle flames casts a warm glow, underscoring the soft layering of whispered stories and the hum of brown noise. In this moment, the world slows to an endless sigh of calm, inviting solace and deep rest. The dance of light and shadow continues calmly, a soothing rhythm that matches your slowing heartbeat. The murmured whispers in the corners feel like gentle hands guiding you toward dreams. The room breathes with a soft, steady pulse, inviting you to sink ever further into this tender cocoon. The quiet hum, the warmth of fading flames, and the vast shadows all embrace you, deepening the peace as night softly holds you. As this chapter draws to a close, allow yourself to fully surrender to the hush, the whispering shadows, the bending candle flames, and the comforting brown noise lull you gently onward. Here, in this sacred space, time fades away, and the peaceful night stretches endlessly. Rest now within this quiet refuge, cradled tenderly by shadows vast and gentle, as sleep unfolds softly around you. Chapter 6. Descent into velvet sleep. The world around you gently dissolves into a vast expanse of darkness. The storm you once heard is now just a faint murmur, far away, vanishing beyond reach. Candle flames flicker low, their light whispers soft and fleeting. You drift deeper and deeper, as if sinking beneath the surface of consciousness itself, preparing to enter the quiet sanctuary of dreams. Soft shapes emerge quietly from the gloom, shelves and arches hinted at like gentle shadows without form. There is no rush here, no harsh edges, only the tender suggestion of this keep of dreams, a place untouched by noise or hurry. Slowly, every sense calms, breath becomes long and fluid. You feel the welcome solitude, a sanctuary that invites you to surrender fully to peaceful sleep's tender embrace. The very air feels heavy with softness now, as if woven from silken threads so delicate they might dissolve with a single sigh. Time itself decelerates, each moment lingering like a petal, falling slowly through an endless calm. The stillness around you is profound, enfolding you in a gentle and unbroken hush. You are utterly safe, wrapped in this quiet cocoon, drifting without need or want. The distant flicker of candlelight is a heartbeat in the shadows, faint but steady. It pulses softly against the shadowed walls, a tender rhythm that soothes and steadies the breath. You feel yourself merging with this pulse, becoming a part of this tranquil presence. The chill of stone melts away beneath the warmth of this candle's glow, as warmth of sleep begins gently to fill you. The shapes around you blur more and more, turning into whispers of texture and shade. Arches rise silently above, forming a cathedral of quiet where stillness reigns supreme. The shelves hold not books now, but the memory of stories fading quietly into the background of deep dreamscapes. You surrender willingly, knowing each breath brings you closer to velvety sleep's embrace. Every sound melts slowly into silence, like snow dissolving on soft earth. Even the faintest stirring of air seems hushed now, as if the keep itself breathes a gentle, steady breath alongside you. In this place, heaviness becomes weightless and thought slows to a whisper. You float in a delicate balance, poised on the cusp of dreams, sinking deeper and deeper into serene calmness. The dark surrounds you lovingly, an infinite ocean of velvet blackness. There is no fear, no need to reach or resist. Instead, you feel a profound surrender to the gentle cloak of night. This quiet kingdom holds secrets not spoken aloud, only felt in the folds of heavy darkness, in the softness that cradles your mind like a child's gentle hand. Your breath deepens, each exhale releasing more of the day's tension. Muscles loosen and relax, slipping slowly into the velvet shadows. Every small part of your body softens and surrenders, melting into the calm that surrounds you. With each moment, you glide closer to the edges of wakefulness, ready to cross into the soothing realm of dreams, where time is a gentle memory. Within this hush, thoughts become whispers too faint to grasp, drifting like mist through ancient halls. You do not chase them. Instead, you watch as they fade into the distance, dissolving slowly into the soft dark. The keep holds you gently, a fortress not of stone, but of stillness, where nothing disturbs the slow, rhythmic dance between waking and sleeping. A delicate warmth spreads from within you now, like soft candlelight kindling quiet fires deep in the soul. This warmth pulses in sync with your heartbeats, steady and sure. It carries you fluidly, lifting your spirit gently upward as you sink ever further into velvet sleep. There is no need for words, no need for action, just the subtle unfolding of rest and perfect peace. The stone walls around you seem to exhale a gentle calm, absorbing every stray worry, every restless thought. This keep is a sanctuary, its ancient bones holding steady through time, offering refuge to the weary. You feel that sturdiness wrap around you like a soft blanket, a lasting protection guarding your journey into the quietest corners of your mind. Slowly, the boundary between your body and this velvety dark begins to blur. You become less a traveler and more the place itself, an echo of stillness, a ripple in infinite calm. The storm's fading echo becomes a memory, only discernible in the farthest recess of your mind. Here, nothing disturbs the deep peace, and all sensation draws inward to the heart of quiet rest. Your heartbeat slows its rhythm, joining the soft pulse of shadows dancing near unseen candle flames. That pulse becomes a lullaby sung by silence itself, a gentle melody composed in the language of restful sleep. You surrender to this lullaby's tender command, letting it carry you softly beyond thoughts, beyond time, into realms where dreams weave silently on the loom of night. The darkness around you is a gentle blanket, thick and soothing, cushioning every breath, every thought. It envelopes you completely, insulating you from any remaining echoes of noise or distraction. Here, only the quiet breath of the keep remains, slow and rhythmic, a heartbeat in the shadows, a guide through the velvet night toward a place where serenity and sleep are one. Your senses fade gently, becoming faint and muted, like a distant melody slipping beyond the horizon. The quiet grows, filling every corner, until there is nothing left but the soft pulse of rest within you. You feel yourself folding inward, sinking deep into velvet sleep, where the boundaries of the world blur and the soul can rest peacefully, cradled by night's gentle arms. A gentle sigh escapes your lips as the last tendrils of wakefulness release their grip. You are held now in a timeless space between here and nowhere, between waking and dream. This is the sanctuary of the keep's softest shadows, where every heartbeat, every breath draws you deeper into the lasting calm of endless nights. Embrace a place of slow, deliberate rest. Within this stillness, the soft glow of candle flames dwindles further until they become mere whispers of light at the edge of perception. Your mind surrenders fully, untangling from the busy threads of thought and worry. Here, cradled by warm darkness and faint, tender shadows, your spirit finds its true home, a quiet realm where velvet sleep flows endlessly and gently. There is a profound softness here, an all-encompassing peace like the hush before dawn. The keep embraces you quietly, its silence a gentle melody that sings deep rest into every fiber of your being. You drift weightless and slow, carried on waves of pure night, calm, feeling the delicate balance of light and shadow merge seamlessly into the gentle depths of sleep. The passage into velvet sleep widens gently before you, an open gateway framed by quiet arches that disappear into soft darkness. You step forward without haste or fear, each breath a step deeper into this silent world. The softest of sounds hums faintly in your ears, a lullaby breathed by the keep itself, guiding you finally beyond all distractions into pure, profound rest. And so you drift, deeper still, into the keep of dreams, where every shadow is a gentle caress, where every breath is wrapped in quiet warmth. Here, in this endless velvet night, you are free to rest, completely, peacefully, endlessly. As your eyes close softly, the world fades to nothing but calm, and you sink ever deeper into the serene arms of sleep's tender embrace.